Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So, Jitu, how was your first quarter? I have lot of expectation from you.
It was a great experience. I am giving my 100%.
Good. Jitu, show me the quarterly report.
Good morning to all of you. I, Rishabh Nema, as the orator of the role play, will acknowledge you about the scenario. As you have heard a short conversation between the chairman and the general manager, I will be giving a quick throwback of the case. There is a large distribution firm dealing in the metal products, with its 5 regional warehouses spreading all over the country. Each warehouse is headed by a regional manager, and these regional managers are accountable to the general manager stationed at the headquarters in New Delhi. So, this is our current company structure. The chairman, Mr. Zakir, then Mr. Jitu, the general manager, and then the other regional managers, Mr. Abhimanyu Upmanyu, Mr. Kabir, Mr. Sapan Verma, Mr. Ajay Nagar, and Mr. Akash Mehta. So let's get to know about the case. On the analysis of the 3 years profit and operational activities, the chairman came to know that the company has not made any inroad to the competitive world and has been unable to make any further improvement. The profits had been static as the turnover so, despite of the increase in demand and limited supply. As compared to the other firms, the firm's profit to sales ratio has throughout been low the previous years, but the last 3 years revealed that it has been dwindled further. This annoyed the chairman and he asked the general manager to go and find his replacement with the hope that the things will come on track. The new general manager, Mr. Jitu, was entertaining the idea of sales increase of several products. Sales increase will turn the table and the firm will make a good profit as the market is quite accommodative. The general manager applied his policies and the regional manager followed in letter and spirit. Sales geared up within 3 months and it was felt that the sales will go as per the target and all the records will be broken. But the ISO reported from the warehouse that the huge stocks are lying unsold, blocking the working capital and hence increasing the cost, which may result into loss despite of increase in the sales. So the chairman called up the general manager to discuss on the issue. So let's get back to the meeting and see what happens.
This report is not encouraging. I have more expectations. What is the problem? We have seen a decent growth in our sales, but our profit is not relatively that much higher. What is the problem? What is the reason behind this? I want every single person to give their suggestion. Please provide your inputs.
First of all, the problems we are talking about is the materials planning and budget management. And under this, the inputs we need. It's good that we are focusing on all products, but it also leading to the increase of inventory. So we should focus on our core products, which are in great demand despite of all products, and it will also lead to increase of sales. Second, the orders of the product should be timely placed so that we can deliver them on time, which will enhance consumer satisfaction and image of the company, and it will make customer purchase from us. Third, we should follow a proper method to calculate amounts of product. We are facing the problem of outflow of inventory, which resulting in the blockage of working capital, hence losses. So we should opt a proper method to calculate how much products we need.
So, to maximize the profit of our company, we have to purchase the latest quality of raw material from the suppliers, as consumer only wants latest quality of a product, and the mode of payment would be cash. By doing cash payment, the liability of a company doesn't increases. And the second thing is that we have to follow the capital intensive techniques. By adopting the capital intensive techniques, the time of a production and the cost of production decreases, which helps the firm to achieve the organizational goal effectively and efficiently.
Being a warehouse manager, I know warehouse managers' challenges are many and varied. Not only requirement to reduce costs and inventory levels, but to also increase the customer service. So I think that a comprehensive and ongoing training program is essential for both managers and supervisors. The warehouse should not be seen as a black hole, but as an essential part of the supply chain, and the role of its staff in this chain needs to be recognized and understood. Quality of service is what sets company apart these days, and the introduction of audits and quality system into the operation will enable managers to continually assess, evaluate and improve their service both internally and externally. And I think we must also encourage our staff to be responsible in terms of energy efficiency within the warehouse. I think these are the things which are useful in order to minimize our warehousing cost. Thank you.
Sir, I want to let you know that the material management used in the firms is to plan the total material required. In my opinion, we should deploy the goods according to the demand of our product in the specified location, as the demand of product is higher in some location as compared to others. So we should need to analyze the demand and hence supply the goods accordingly, as it would lower the cost of storage and maintenance in region with lower demand.
That's impressive. These are actually useful inputs. How will you implement this in our firm?
I will try to coordinate with all the regional managers and will focus on the suggestions. I will function accordingly and will increase the profit of the company and minimize the expenses. I will give my 100%.
Okay, all these ideas and suggestions are good, but what about the customer services?
Sir, we should be more fast and responsive in fulfilling our customer needs. We should also concentrate on building trust among as many customers as we can, because it will help our company to grow in this dynamic environment. And we should also emphasize on our customers' feedback and in solving their grievances. We should also ensure clear communication with our customers and should convey things in a simple manner. We should be available for our customer each time they need us, as this would help in creating a good image of the company. Thank you.
That's great. I have a good feeling now. Just implement all this thing in an effective way, and all the best for the future.
Meeting ended and the solutions which were discussed applied, and within a quarter the positive results starts coming up. The profit as well as the turnover has been increased, and the company is very much confident that they will be on the track very soon. My name is Rishabh Nema and I have performed the role of the orator. Thank you.
My name is Sahil Kushwa and I played the role of Zakir Khan, the chairman of the company. Thank you.
My name is Pratik Singh Bhadoria and I am playing the role of Akash Mehta.
My name is Prem Rawat and I played the role of regional manager in Indore. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Sumit Saini and I played the role of Kabir, regional manager of Kolkata.
My name is Shiyush Asawa as regional manager of Chennai. Thank you.